How to change the texture of an item just by renaming it, and a whole lot else. Hello everybody and welcome to OMGcraft. I'm your host, OMG Chad. For a while now, using Optifine, you've been able to create thousands of items inside of Minecraft by just using a texture pack. And you guys have asked how it is done, and so here we are with a video explaining how it happens.
So here we are inside of Minecraft, and this is 1.11.2, but it is actually Optifine. We have Optifine installed, and that is a requirement to pull off this little trick. And it goes something like this. We have a diamond sword right here. These are the exact same diamond swords, but when we name one of them Master Sword, boop, the moment that you change it to the name Master Sword, it changes its texture into a completely different sword. And by the way, this will work if this is a capital S or a lowercase s, capital M, lowercase m. Looks really, really nice. And so you can see how cool this could be inside of Minecraft by giving people different swords based off of solely the name. So how is this working? Well, it's using a nice little trick built into Optifine. And the way that it works is this. First, let me go ahead and show you what a normal resource pack looks like. And so all we have to do is delete that little folder right here, jump back into Minecraft, and hit F3 and T to reload the texture pack, and boom! The extra texture is gone, and our sword is still named Master Sword. So what you're going to do is inside of your texture pack that you created, and remember last episode we created a texture pack together, and so you can use that exact template in this creation. So this was actually my pack that we created last time, but this resource pack right here that's already unzipped is exactly the same thing. So what you're going to want to do is go into your assets area, go into Minecraft, and you'll see this long list of folders, and you're going to want to create an MC Patcher folder. So you got MC Patcher, and then inside of that folder, you're going to create this kit folder, basically CIT folder. And inside of that, this is where you're going to drop your extra files. And I already have them already made over here, and then I'm going to explain what these are. So in the description, there will be actually a download to a starter resource pack, just like this one. And inside of that starter resource pack, there's going to be a README TXT file. So this README TXT file will tell you everything that you need to put into this mastersword.properties file. So you have your mastersword.png. It's down here. It's itty bitty because, well, Minecraft uses itty bitty textures. And then you'll have to create a new text document, just like this, and name this the same thing, mastersword.properties. Now we already have a mastersword.properties because I just made it, and we're going to go ahead and open that up, and this is what is written inside, and this is going to tell the game exactly when to switch the one texture for another. And here's how it works. The way that it works is in that README file. So we're going to go through this one by one. So these are things that you would add into your properties file to make sure that this works for you. And you can see it's only just 4 lines. So first is type. You have an item, an enchantment, or armor. Well, this is obviously an item because it's going to be a sword. Then you're going to choose the item ID. And if you want to see that in game, if you do F3 plus H, it gives you kind of a nice little instruction right here. Well, boop. You can see that if we open this up, when I hover over, I already have F3H done already. You can see diamond sword, and in parentheses it says number 0276. Well, that is the item ID for the diamond sword. So that's what it's asking for right there, is the item ID. So you're going to do items equal and then that ID, and you can see that it's typed in there is 0276. They match. Next is the texture, and this is what your PNG, your texture that you're adding to the game is named. So mine was named master underscore sword.png. That's why that's typed in there. And then finally, what is the triggering event? This is optional. And we have done nbt display.name. And you can choose from a whole different type of patterns, and it describes it down here. You can do either pattern, iPattern, regex, or irregex. So pattern, it needs to be exactly with case sensitive. iPattern, it doesn't need to be case sensitive, just the characters need to be in the right place, which is what we did with the Master Sword, and that's why I could have a capital M or a lowercase s, or vice versa, or whatever, anything in between. Regex, it just needs to contain something, so you could do something like just sword, and then it's contained inside that. And then regex is the same, but doesn't have to be case sensitive. Basically, the same thing as regex. And there you have it. Once you have all of this typed in and saved as not a TXT file, but as a .properties file in your resource pack, well, then you can jump back over here, hit F3 and T, and reload the texture pack, and bloop, there you go. Now you have a Master Sword, and that is just for the sword. You could do this with all sorts of different types of armor, and it would make giving players in a map a very nice way to denote the differences between armors. And if they don't have Optifine installed and they don't have your resource pack installed, it's not game breaking. It's just a nice little addition for those players that go above and beyond in certain maps. I think that's a very cool way to change item textures on the fly.
This is such an awesome thing that is available to create thousands of different types of items using Optifine and resource packs. Also, big shout out to Uncle Jam, because when we were testing this out and running into a few issues, he has a great video series talking all about these resource packs, from creating custom armor to elytra to custom mobs. So you should definitely check that out if this is something that piques your interest. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for future videos here on OMGcraft. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!